everyone, this is your 2016 International Miss Virginia, Tina Jungyun Choi. Today I have the opportunity to introduce about myself, who I am, how I become International Miss Virginia, how I get involved with International Miss Pageant Organization, and also what my platform is and then what I'm trying to get out of this great experience. I'm originally from Seoul, the capital city of South Korea. I was raised by my lovely parents, my mom and dad, and I have one younger sister, one younger brother, and a small, precious Pomeranian dog named Dodo. We all were able to come here to this country for a better future and, of course, better careers under my beloved grandfather's support, who now has passed away from diabetes complications. And that's how I got to start studying in acupuncture and oriental medicine, because I found out that acupuncture and oriental medicine could prevent different types of diseases. Sometimes it could be even certain kind of cancer as well. So once I started studying, I was having the hope that I could prevent his diabetes complication to be lesser, and that way he can live long life. Unfortunately, I was not able to do that, as I'm still studying and I'm still in school as a senior student. So from learning and experiencing and practicing in my current school program, I would love to pursue my goal into preventing different types of diseases, particularly diabetes, which could be prevented at earlier stage as you become adult. If you have healthy eating diet, regularly physical activity you're doing, and also if you're mentally happy, then you wouldn't be exposed to diabetes or even other chronic diseases that could be caused as complications of diabetes. I found diabetes as very important causes because as I personally lost my family member from diabetes complication last year, my beloved grandfather, who was my role model, my life motivator, he was the inspiration in my life. Once I lost my grandfather last August, that moment was something that hit me really hard and made me want to be the person who he always wanted me to be, in the way how he taught all of my family members, and which was be the person who can help others and treat others the same way how you want to be treated. He was a teacher, so he had a good moral. He also had a very high intelligence of knowing different fields, different things. So I caught a lot of different important things in life, not just the knowledge, but something about life lessons that you can only learn from hearing from your elderly people, your family members, or see how they grew up. My grandfather was an orphan from Korean War, and despite of the fact that he went through such a hard moment during his early childhood, he never gave up his hope to become the successful man, learning as much as he can and be able to teach others to be better. And from seeing him when he was alive, it just made me to be the person who he used to be, just so that at least I can dedicate myself to other people, and that way my grandfather from the heaven, he can see me and appreciate the fact that my granddaughter has grown up very graciously. So that's how I started studying in this medical field, and I really want to promote my causes with acupuncture and oriental medicine by volunteering in underprivileged countries where I could be the help. And those people might have even simple symptoms or diagnosis that could be treated easily. However, due to their financial budget limit or environmental causes, they might not be able to get the best help that they could get. So if I could become International Miss 2017, I truly want to travel around these countries that need medical help or support, and I want to educate them to know more about diabetes and other possible complications that could cause from diabetes, and also to teach them how they can prevent it. Because it's not something that you happen to have it. Of course, it could be genetic reason, but if you are not genetically getting this diabetes, it's always developed as a second, number 2 diabetes type, which is you build it up as you become adults by eating in a very bad way, and also not being physically active, and that's how you become diabetic patients. So I want to have a moment to visit these countries who really need to know more about it. And even in the United States, there's still a lot of people who are not sure about what diabetes is, despite of the fact that President Obama and First Lady try to educate people as much as they can, do different types of projects or policies, everything. Still a lot of people don't know about it. And I want to be another ambassador who could be the supportive of this important causes, and I want to save more lives. And at the same time, if there's another important health related causes that's involved with not just diabetes but health in general, I want to be someone who could be there for them and help them to be better. The experiences that I've received from doing International Miss Pageant System. As International Miss Virginia 2016, I was able to volunteer with so many different nonprofit organizations related to health causes, such as Alzheimer awareness, diabetes prevention, autism, and also for adults' disability. From doing many different types of volunteer, it was a great experience to know how I could be someone who could mean a lot to somebody else and motivate them to be better. And if myself can support their fundraising for good causes, it just means a lot for them and for myself to be the helpful people in this world. Not to forget to mention about human trafficking, which I found out as a very, very important cause in my life, because I never thought it would be that severely painful emotional stress for those who are victims all over the world. And through Elaine, I was able to find out there's still human trafficking also happening in Virginia. And it's very important for parents to be aware of where their kids are. If anybody were to see people on the street, they need help, seem to be locating in same location with same items, haven't changed anything in terms of their outfits or their look. I think it's really important for all of us to be aware about our neighbors, about our people, at least in the state. So that was one of the newest cause that I got involved with, and I was very, very becoming more passionate about it, related with my diabetes prevention projects that I want to continuously work on. And I like a lot of animals. I'm very, very anthropologist at the same time I care for animals, especially dogs or cats, something that has been abandoned. I think it's really unfortunate for animals who cannot speak our language to express their emotion when they are the ones actually who could be your emotional support. So I want to find more work about helping animal shelter or abandoned animals in a way so that they could have new family who could be happy with them. At the same time, they could be a great emotional support for them. So from doing different activities and volunteer, of course I have to attend school. As I said, I am a current acupuncture and oriental medicine school student who is doing internship when I'm off at work. And it's a lot of hours to complete, because in order for you to become the medical practitioner, you cannot just do few hours here and there and thinking that, oh, because I've studied about the knowledge, now I know how to treat people. Just the way how you learn how to ride bicycle, you have to practice many times. You have to interact with people, and by interacting with different types of people, you get to learn how to speak and helping other people in a very meaningful way. So usually when I'm free, I love to do things that I like to do. I used to be a dancer for almost 14 and 15 years. I used to do jazz, ballet, hip hop, name it, and I probably did it. I'm always open to new things, new culture, new food. That's very, very something that excites me all the time. Also, any different types of things that, whether it's education or language, anything that's involved with different culture, that's really describing me the best, because I'm always wanting to learn new things, because life is full of lessons, right? So that's usually what I do in my free time. Recently, I've been doing modeling at fashion runways or different types of photo shoots, and I look forward to do more with designers that's interested in me. I've also done different fashion shows that's for good causes, as fundraising fashion shows. I was in lupus fashion show to raise the awareness of lupus, which I didn't even know about, but it really helped me to know more about a health topic. And it's something that I hope a lot of you guys would also find more about it by Google searching. Just type LUPUS, lupus. Recently, I've been having a great time feeding squirrels. It sounds very weird, but my fiance and I, we've been noticing different squirrels around our neighborhood, and he actually started to feeding squirrels. And you would think that, oh, they're just like birds on the street. They're not really going to come follow you. All they want to care about is food. Yes, they like food. That's why then these squirrels that I and fiance have been feeding, they've been coming to us, and it's kind of opening their hearts to us, and it meant a lot for me. So that's a little bit of my hobby as well, just to take care of different types of animals and feeding squirrels. Otherwise, I love singing and I love dancing, and I might want to try acting if I happen to have a moment after I graduate from school. But right now, that's pretty much what I do in my free time. So thank you so much for watching. I know I've talked about a lot of different things. I just try to remember what I can tell and so on and so forth. But hope you guys enjoyed my information, and if any of you guys are willing to sponsor me to support my work and to lead me the way where you can also be my supportive role model, then please write your comments here or send me an email, International Ms. Virginia, so INTERNATIONALMSVA2016 @gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.